Maybe back. Oh, but man, I tell you, after Oregon Trail 4, 4th edition, it was kind of like the series was kind of losing its footing. Because Oregon Trail 5th edition was literally just Oregon Trail 2 re-released for Windows XP, but it failed massively because of a lot of budgeting cuts for that port. It was so horrible. Let's see, the looming clouds at least give out, showering the wagon in a constant blink of rain. The weather's... oh no, my hygiene's gone down! The moon is somber as the wagon's wheels sug over the muddy ground. Our mountain woman needs, at least the rain clears and the sun returns the trail. Alright, well, hygiene is a must here. Cora, you're down too low. Because I don't want you to basically get sick by low morale or low hygiene. But yeah, I think after all the rest of the history of the franchise, it was like... one was like a mobile game. I think it was like Frontier Town or something like that. The Oregon Trail Frontier Town was just a city builder game on mobile devices. And I think the other one was, I think there was a 3DS and a Wii version of the game, which was literally just kind of like a auto driver, I think it was, which was very lame and all things considered. And then there's like Oppo caught Typhoid from Molly. Oh, it's contagious. Dang it. Oh, well, now Molly... Opal now... after we just got her healed. Well, at least it's not dysentery or cholera. Typhoid is okay. At this point. Despite the fact it's a very serious illness. Do not take that lightly. So, let's see. We have nowhere else to go. Would love to get to this place area. No matter which we go, we get to this. Or here. We'll go up. Let's see what we land out that way. The wagon is wearing out. Oh, curses. Yeah, this is what happens. If the wagon gets too damaged, you cannot put anything in the inventory where it's red. And that's a problem because you need to put your inventory in good standings here, but we're out of it. But we can use our tongue, one of our tongues here, to basically repair our wagon. Then we got to put our stuff back in. So yeah, you have to do inventory arrangement for everything. If something doesn't fit, it will be discarded, so bear that in mind. Well, I'd say, but the history of the series has been a little ups and downs because in the mobile game didn't really do itself any justice, and it's still on the Android store, but it's horrible. It's just a generic, city builder game. The group is hailed by a velvet-looking couple on the side of the trail. A young girl nervously peeks out from behind them. That is all is good, are the travelers? You're the first people we've seen in some time. A sight for sore eyes indeed. What happened? It doesn't make much for a good story, truth be told. Our wagon broke down, we weren't prepared. My husband did the best we could, but he has a broken arm. Without any spare parts, we are stuck. We considered leaving the wagon, but it's just the three of us, me, my husband, and little Mary here. We wouldn't survive this journey with what we have left. We might be able to make it if we had some supplies. That's why I'm here, so happy to spot you. Well, we can try to operate the wagon. We'll see if we can. Thank you, strangers. I think... oh, we have no idea. Cora might be our best at this, I think. Let's see if Cora can do anything about it. Come on, Cora. Yeah, Cora fixed it. With only one skill. That's amazing. Cora, brilliant! Inspects the wagon, recalls what she read about wagon maintenance, doing her best to identify the problem. The wagon's tongue is cracked, and without its full strength, the oxygen could break free. The easiest solution would just be to replace it with a spare part. However, it may be possible to fix it with some time and effort. What should be done? We could try to repair it, or we can replace it with one of our own. Yeah, we'll replace it with one of our own. Because she might fail the repair. Mommy, what's the lady doing? She's fixing her wagon, honey. Hush, Mary. Yeah, well, this is a very precious little. This is going to be a very ongoing side quest too along our adventures. We'll meet up with them later. We should let her work. So we're down only to one tongue now. That's all we got left. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I have the skill to fix this. Possible the wagon's beyond... oh, come on! I used up a tongue for that! Oh, thank you for trying regardless, kind stranger. We were prepared to forsake the wagon and attempt to make a crossing without it, but with a small child. We can offer some supplies. I got something. Let's get some food. We have... Can't really give up food. I can give up some money. I'll give you some extra money. Hope you guys can find that there. Here. 50 silver. That should do you some good. You're offering this much? Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not exaggerating when I say you've saved me. And my family's lives we had thought our journey is forsaken. We are indebted to you and your generosity, kind travelers. I imagine you wish to continue your own journey, but I hope we meet again. I pray that we will be able to return the favor when we are more able. Sure thing. Stay safe. Frail Monument. Yeah, that's a really... I won't spoil it. That might be a really sad quest later. Oh, it's a hunting ground, I think. A white bison. Yeah, you can find those for extra points. Extra experience points if you find a rare animal in the background. But we've already collected the white bison's track and... Oh, goodness, not this guy. Wait, please! Oh, it's already over. We're barely out of Alcove Spring and we've fallen apart. What's going wrong? Please, y'all must reunite us. None of us can make it to Oregon alone. Who are you guys again? I am Thomas J. Farnham, but you are known as the Peoria Party. We have left the country of Peoria, intent of blazing a trail straight to Oregon. We organize ourselves as a military would, strict, careful, and disciplined. In this fashion, we adopted the name of the Oregon Dragoons. I led the troop. Things were going well for a time, a brief time. As you can see, we're nowhere near Oregon. We've already split. Tensions were simply building beyond repair. Even as a group, we were struggling. I can't imagine us surviving food for much longer. Please, you must help us reunite. You know I was gonna make the Oregon alone? Sure, we'll agree to help. Yes, thank you, thank you. You'll be well served and take some clothes and medicine with you. If any of the boys are injured, they may require some immediate attention on the trail. You may find my boys scattered across the trail at various places. I'll make my way to the Blue Mountains. Please rescue as many of my dragoons as you can on your way there. This also gives us a new material to trade with, dragoon medallions. So, and they're only meant to be traded. So, if you don't want to trade your supplies, maybe they'll offer a dragoon to help us out on that one. Oh, we got ourselves our first fishing spot. Hey, I'm okay for that. We need to go craft some bait though. And, oh, we don't have any foodstuffs, and we don't have fish. So if we had an angler, we would have had bait by default. So now we have no fish. We can't fish. Oh, that stinks. So yeah, about fishing, that you need to have a you need to have a person needs to fish, carry back. Dang it, we don't have a stamina. We don't have a bait. But if we get to another farm or to another fort, we might be able to buy some bait and then actually get ourselves on our adventure that way. That's a real shame we don't have a bait for us. We can't craft anything. I think we're in good timings to go with, let's see what this mysterious spot is. So, there'll be these, these army faces now upon the map. Those will basically the Dragoon quests you want to tackle if you so choose. Molinopolis Typhoid is down by 1 day. If you click on one of your party members, you can actually see what their stats are and how many days they're left with their illness. And actually also you can treat it with, and also you can treat your medicine here if you don't have to go to the menu and everything. So bear that in mind. But yeah, I think that was like, oh man, we got another quest here. Fleeing family. White bison's been spotted, 100 XP points. The party is waved down by a young woman by the side of the trail. She looks to be in a rather desperate situation. What's going on? Please stop, we need your help, the woman calls out to the party. Now, what's the use of that, Alice? They're just going to ignore us like the last lot or worse. How many caravans has it been now? Nobody wants anything to do with us. I still have faith, Joseph. There are good people on this trail. I know someone will help us. Please, travelers, we run desperately low on food. We have gone hungry after night and night. You must help us. The parasite looks hungry, but the party has to consider its own situation as too. Well, what happened, actually? We escaped from our owner. We're trying to make our way to safety, but... They don't need to know that, Alice. Well, we've run out of food. Sure, we can tell them that much. They will offer 30 food. We got some supplies. The party offers a little food they can spare for their own supplies. Oh, thank you. You don't know how much this means to us. See, Joseph, didn't I tell you that someone would help us? All right, I can admit when I was wrong. Thanks, strangers. It's just hard to trust people even this far west. I have to protect my family, make sure they stay free. It's a responsibility I don't take lightly. So yeah, they were African Americans basically trying to flee slavery. Because that was a big thing around this time too. Opal reaches into the wagon, checks the group's supplies, and emits a startled yelp and stumbles backwards. Ah, crap. A snake hastily slithers out of the wagon, though nobody manages to get a good look at its species. Curses, that cursed rattlesnake! The creature has been bitten Opal in the arm. We can suck out the venom if we can, but that could cause us to get sick too. So we have 3 bottles. We can offer 1 bottle to help her out, this one. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody who knows how to mount medicine. Molly's got... this is tricky. I don't know anyone's health condition. Molly, you are a missionary. You should know this. I know you have typhoid and all, but you need to fix it. There we go! Molly treats Opal's wound, applying the medicine in a clean bandage. Luckily, it looks like she will make a full recovery. Except now, she's very stinky. I gotta use up another clothing on her. Let's use another clothing. To make sure she's healthy. Well, wait. Oh, if I do these now... I'll save myself some time. There we go. And we got some stamina loss, so we're gonna give most of our teammates some stamina. There we go. Stamina, basically, the coffee beans work for all party members, so bear that in mind. And our stamina hygiene goes down. That's annoying. That just happened right there. But yeah, it looks like Oregon Trail's had a really rocky neighborhood in every way, shape of the word, basically trying to get off the ground and everything too. Oh, what do we got here? Woo! Hooray! Yeah! What's going on? The party stumbled across an important Pontoon Trail wedding. The crowd is cheering and celebrating with the love of a young couple. The party could opt to jump in or just keep it to themselves. We can celebrate, why not? It gives us a rest stop and allows us to enjoy this impromptu wedding of people we don't know of. Why did they go in that wagon? Shouldn't they gone to the one on the right? Because that one had better conditions. The party celebrates with the others late into the night, each enjoying the other's company. Nice, nice to level up our spirits. Molly, you need to get better. In the morning, celebrations are cleared out, leaving the party alone on the trail. The group has all left a small crate of foodstuffs for the party, as a way of thanks for the company. Dang it, we could use those to fish earlier. Fine, we'll take it. We'll take it for now. Foodstuffs and then our food item you can equip with. It does take up a lot of space though, so bear that in mind. Actually, it's better to go after meat rather than flour, because flour takes up 5 slots, while these two get only 4. So bear that in mind. Let's see, we go across. More, crossing the days, more spicy. Cora's caught Typhoid from Opal. Dang it! We know that Typhoid is getting worse. Opal spies a strange object on a tree. As the party draws closer, they recognize it's a beehive hanging from a branch. The beehive is likely full of honey. If gathered, it could greatly enrich the wagon's food stores, at the risk of great pain to whoever collects it. Cora, you just got Typhoid, but you're the best person for the job. She loses 1 hit point on this, but that's fine. She gets 75 foodstuffs. That's all that matters. We get more food for our trouble for that. You can choose not to go after it if you so choose. Dang it, there's our wagon going down again. Do I have a tongue? I still have a tongue. Repair it. That goes on telling you we don't have any spots. Oh, what we got next? Next day, May 31st. I mean, this game is a lot longer than the original game by far. A small amount of earth is on top of a path. Flecks of trail dust strewn about it by the wind. The ground has been disturbed recently, or perhaps to bury a supply crate or something else. One might dig up the mound to uncover what lies below, or flatten the earth to hide the site forever. Let's flatten the mound. It might cause trouble for everyone else involved. So Opal pats down the mound of dirt, easing the sight from view and memory. Because sometimes it might be a snake in the ground or something like that, and it could be harmful. You don't know what you're going to get into by doing that, so bear that in mind. Man, we only have $100 to our name. That 100 silver, that's not very good right now, especially what we need to do for fixing our people up completely. But we made it to Fort Kearney! This for our leg of journey is almost, our first leg of our journey is done at this point. Nicely done. Nicely done, nicely done. Ahead, a cluster of buildings laid out in a square about 4 acres wide, surrounding a corpse of cottonwood trees. As the wagon approaches, the sound of lively bustling comes in the earshot. We have arrived at who would you like to heal? This is an automatic heal for anyone involved. I think Molly needs it best because she was the one that got hit well, no, see. She's got 25 days left. Typhoid, she's got 19 days, and she's got 3. Since she's got 19 and 25, we'll heal, Cora. We'll heal Cora for this. And avoid congestion, we got ourselves a good stuff from that, yes! And we've made it to our first leg. Yeah, that's only leg 1, folks. They made the entire trail longer by default from this. Congratulations, your party has reached Fort Kearney, but your journey is only just begun. And it tells you how long it took to get to the first fort, which was we completed all of our challenges so far, route challenges so far, and it only took us 30 days to get here. Not bad for a trip. All right, our second leg starts. We can do some services. We can go to a hygiene if we want to. If we have anyone's less in hygiene, you can go and have them fixed or clean them up, you know, a barber shop and everything. But we're pretty good on that one. So we want to go for health. Welcome to health. This vision can treat illness and injury. Basically, complete cure-all. We'll do... Oh, they actually didn't clear the typhoid. Well, Cora gets cleaned up. 25 for treat the illness, and so that her morale can come back now. And as much as I like to hate it, I would love to see Opal get healed, because Molly's got 3 days left of typhoid, and hopefully the best of it is clear that up right there. Because Opal had 19 days left. Oh, Molly, you're gonna have to survive 3 more days of your typhoid for now. We also have a wagon condition here as well, so you can fix the wagon after some silver and everything if you so choose, but our wagon's in perfect condition. Our railroad workers here. Alright, I heard you were coming to assist the Union Pacific workers in the direction of the railroad. It's good to see public support. We need all the help we can get. How many Union Pacific bonds can we purchase? We're selling down the public for only $5 a piece. I'll have a good sale for 2. Sure, I'll buy 2 bonds of it. Buy bonds for an individual goal. That's another part of the railroad goal as well. And that builds us 40 feet of the railroad for that particular quest. 6% interest over 30 years is a wise investment too. Well, I hope so. Because man, I'd love to ride the rails. Running by wagon is horrible. So that helps out with that. We couldn't do that earlier. We have someone to talk to here though. We have 3 quests here. Well, let's talk to Harold first. Travelers! It is good to see some new faces on the trail. I hope your journey is going well. We only had a few issues ourselves. Say, you haven't heard of a young woman named Ava, have you? Ooh, this is part of the side quest we've had earlier. She's my daughter. Ran off to be some flagadoodle. She's engaged to a nice young banker traveling with us, and she has finally disobeyed me. Looks like it was an arranged marriage and she does not want to help him out. If you see her, tell her we'll be waiting for her at Fort Laramie for 4 days. What happens after that is her problem. Look, if you keep an eye out for me, I will make it worth your while. Well, we know what Ava's already done. But we can go and say, we'll keep an eye out for her. And she gives us flour to resolve it, which is nice. Thank you, kind travelers. I hope one of us can find her and show her reason. She will know her place. Please take this as a measure of my gratitude. You'll keep your mouth shut too, of course. Sure, why not? What kind of a blabbermouth already by default? William Thomas is here too. Ladies and gentlemen, are you tired of hitching your wagon to a forest pack of oxen? What have I told you? There's a better way, a new mode of transportation that will change your life forever. And Enthusiastic Gentleman is giving a speech to anyone who will listen. Forget everything you know about traveling by wagon train. What I promise is nothing less than a total revolution of land travel. But how's that possible, you say? Well, he pauses for a dramatic effect. My overland navigation company will take all the guesswork out of westward travel. Why, all you need to do is rent a seat on one of my fantastic inventions, and it will pack your finest clothes. I, William Thomas, will take care of everything else. Oh, you will now. And what is an invention, I hear you ask? Imagine you will. A grand fleet of prairie schooners, all operating on wind power. Yes, you heard that right. Wind power. It has carried off all bears across the Atlantic Ocean, and now shall carry you across the continent. There's plenty of wind on the prairie. I say, why not make use of it? Now, all I need is to build my first prototype in a small investment. As an honest lion, I'm offered generous percentages to anyone who will assist me. I will mention Samuel Pepper, because we saw him earlier and he was talking about the same thing. You say Samuel Pepper is working on a wagon powered by the wind? What a strange coincidence, I assure you. I developed my idea for the Overland Navigation Company quite on my own. Clearly the young man respects me so greatly that he intends to imitate my work. So now this quest is kind of, you can either go with William Thomas or with Samuel Peppard, and you'll get the same reward as you'll get the wind wagon for your reward by doing this. We can mention the investors. Investors in Julesburg, you say? Well, that's exactly what I need to make my dream a reality. I am fortunate to have run into you. I wonder if you might be willing to talk to these investors for me. You could tell them about my exciting opportunity. The public has not heard very receptive to my ideas thus far, and I can't afford to keep lodging here at Fort Gurney. Other people traveling the west are heading back east, so if we go to Juniperberg on our travels, we can help this guy out, or we help out Samuel if we so choose. But hey, Jane's here. The person we had Little Mary for. Mommy, look! It's the people from afar! So it is, Barry. Oh there, travelers. I'm glad to meet our saviors again. I see you arrived safe and sound. So good to you. Thanks to your help, we were able to make it to the fort and buy new supplies. You've saved our lives, plain and simple. Mommy, tell them about the gift. Hush, Mary, I will. My daughter stressed that we should repay your kindness, and I wouldn't want to disappoint her. Please, take this. Jane hands the party a small, wrapped gift. We get a harmonica out of that. Nice. We hope it serves you well. It was my daughter's idea, so I hope you accept it. Oh, yeah, we'll accept any gift. It comes with time to say farewell yet again, my friends. Thank you once more for saving us. I pray your arrival safe to your next destination. Bye-bye. So we have that's good. The full soldier is not the Dragoon, despite the fact this guy has an icon, the same thing here. Let's see about trade. Can we do anything trade here? We don't have any money, so we're gonna have to really do something about it. These are gonna be a lot of high stakes here. Free medicine, trade. She only wants us as pelts. That's the only thing we have available for her. For that medicine. Toolboxes. That should be cheap. Yeah, that's really trade. We could trade the worn knife. That actually could be not bad. You get 3 toolboxes for 1 worn knife? Sure. I'll take that. Because we're not going to have much use for the pellets after basically river crossing, so we're going to be fine. And besides, we have so much of it, we don't have to worry about it for the time being. It appears someone will be away and trade you. Let's see. Offers 5 traps, offers 1 coffee. Oh my goodness, that is expensive. Can we haggle anything better? Lulu! Haggle for us! Yes, it's accessible! Yeah, that seems fair. I'm short discussion agreement. The price slightly reduces. 15, that is not a better... How many pelts do I have anyway? I don't remember. 5, 10, 15. No, that is not a good deal. I need those pelts for us to cross the rivers later. I'll reconsider your offer, sorry. Auction we can't get because our wagon already has the max oxygen, and traps are going to be expensive. So, we can sell pelts if we so choose, but I'm going to keep those pelts for later purposes. $40 left. Can we buy anything? We got 267 pounds of meat. We could buy a wagon tongue. We have 1 in stock. We have 1 owned still, but we can get 3 more if we so choose. And also, you got to take note of what the item looks like in the inventory to make sure you buy, so you make sure you can fit in your wagon. I can buy another knife to replace the one we just lost out of there. I think. Ooh, no, that's good. That's worth it right there. We'll add that to the wagon. It's $22. It's a little bit cheaper, and I think we can get more fish out of it. If we run into fish, we're gonna be good. All right, there we go. We have 25 baits, and now we have something to use with to get fishing if we find one. Alright, let's continue on, folks. We're moving on to the second leg, the rugged prairies. So now we have our next destinations. Let's see. Oh, can I move? I want to pot. There we go. Depart for our next adventure. The second leg of our journey. So, we told about Junesburg. It is a longer distance to get around because we basically take a detour to get here. But this allows us to complete that typical side quest for that Samuel Prowler fellow. And also, we can get us some extra money, and if we restore Opal's stamina, we get ourselves some food for our trouble. Alright, what are we gonna... Oh, we have our Dragoons in tow. That's all fantastic. Well, let's get to here. We'll see what the Dragoon's in store for us for the moment. Okay, this might take us a couple sessions to get through for how big this game is, technically. As the party leaves the clearing behind, their minds wander to those who are yet to follow. How many more will brave the trail following in their footsteps? Okay, what have we got next? Overall morale's gone up. We have to fix stamina to get that quest done. What's this? Pasture bedtime quest. The party comes along a man lying in the middle of the trail. It seems that he's asleep. The man doesn't appear to have a campsite set up, so it's unclear how he came in this state. We could rob him. We could rob him if we wanted to it. No, we're good to choose people. Wake him up. We have some, so this is our communication skills for our humor and whatnot. Cora, let's wake you. Well, let's see, Molly could do it. Maybe we can find out what her skill is. Lulu, go for it. Lulu succeeds. Excuse me, sir. Can you kindly wake up? Oh, man. Did I doze off for a bit? Oh, were you the kind souls that woke me up? Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Jack Keatley. I'm a rider for the Pony Express. Fastest mail system of all times. Apologies for passing out in the middle of the road there. My recent trek has got me for 300 odd miles non-stop. It's been a few days since I've had a sustainable rest. Just delivering some letters to Seneca now, and wait, where am I? He's kind of lost. This doesn't seem right at all. Can you direct me to where I'm going? So if you had a gift, a guidebook as a item you had in store, you could give him this rather than try to test your skill check. See, Opal was basically succeeded last time. Let's see if Opal can do it again. Oh, she fails. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. And morale's gone down because she failed. Well, that's alright. I'm sure I can figure out where I need to go. Oh, pardon me. Well, I'll be running off now. These letters aren't going to deliver themselves. I feel like I'm going in circles half the time on this trail. Goodness me. As Jack Keatley departs, he sometimes drifts off again as he's walking. So much for him, right? He's gonna be prone to basically walk around in circles.